The opinions of this podcast are solely those of the creators and do not reflect the opinions of the filmmakers involved. If you are of legal drinking age, feel free to have a drink with us, but please do drink responsibly. You're listening to Cole-astic Cinema.
I never learned to read.
Give me sugar and water.
Ma, the meatloaf! Fuck!
With your hosts, Fabian Salazar, When I Die, Toss Me in the Trash, and Cole Butterfield,
On a steel cock I ride.
where we talk about movies.
Most of the time.
Hey, come on. We're all friends here.
He's not my friend. He's an idiot. So come along for a ride and have fun. Oh, and here's another thing, though. Stop asking me if my carpet matches my drapes. It doesn't.
Oh, we all know that you dye your hair. It's
I don't want them to know
It's
that.
completely gray down there.
I don't want them to, though. They don't need to know that.
I think the people need to know and the people want to know, man. I mean, I feel like you're just kind of trying to ignore what a majority of the people are talking about, and you got to be open to the voice of the people, man. Like, if Cole-astic Cinema is anything besides a sex-positive podcast, it is also a democracy.
No, I guess you got me there.
Where the people have a voice, man.
Got to turn you up just there.
Yeah, man, I can hear myself being all muted and stuff.
Welcome to Classic Cinema.
What's up, fuckers?
We're back. We're watching, as you can see, Shaun of the Dead. And I also want to say this to you, our audience. Stop looking for my OnlyFans. You're not going to find it.
It's pretty easy to find, guys. Just, you know what to type in.
You're not going to find it.
You're going to find it. It's super fucking easy.
I don't think that. I don't want them to find it.
It's a full spread, and your name is Mike Honcho.
No, well. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway.
Yeah, we are going to be watching Shaun of the Dead. Let me get into the notes. Oh, God. Why are you reloading? Okay. This movie came out in 2004, which is fucking weird. It was directed by Edgar Wright, written by Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright. Stars Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, Kate Ashfeld, Lucy Davis, Dylan Moran, Nicola Cunningham, Keira Mills. I just want to keep scrolling until I find... Oh, Peter Serafinowicz. Awesome. Rafe Spall. All the usual Cornetto trilogy regulars.
The whole gang.
Including Bill Nye.
The science guy.
Not the science guy.
Fuck.
The actor, Davy Jones.
Oh, yeah, the guy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bad guy from Underworld.
Yeah, the bad guy from Underworld. Who else do we got in the poster?
Oh, in the poster, we got, like I said, we got Rashida Jones from Parks and Rec. We've got Nicholas Hoult, pre-Lex Luthor. We've got, Doug Jones, Grudge, Martin Freeman, Bill Nye. And then we got Paul Giamatti in the background. We've got the forehead of Patrick Wilson. We got Kristen Wiig.
That is Patrick Wilson's forehead.
I know, because I hate it. That's how I can tell. Then we got fucking Ian McKellen. We've got generic 2000s, early 2000s dude, Caitlin Olsen, and every other guy that I grew up with.
Ah, yeah. He's missing a cigarette in a truck, but...
I mean, also the trucker hat at the very... Actually, no. He needs brighter flannel. And chew over a cigarette.
Chaw. Yeah.
Chaw.
Okay, so let's see. If y'all haven't seen this movie by now, watch this movie. It's one of the best zombie movies of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Got praise from George Romero, as we said in the George Romero Marathon.
Callbacks.
Let's see. It was filmed in the United Kingdom, parts of France, and United States. This movie was made for £4 million, made back $31 million US.
Why do they do that fucking conversion? Tell me.
I don't know.
Made for this many pounds, but I made this much in the US.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I can't remember if the pound is a little bit more, or holds a little bit more value than the US dollar or not. For those of you who do know currency, leave it in the comments.
And tell me more about crypto, bro.
Yeah, tell me all about crypto.
I could use a good sleep, so please tell me all about crypto.
So yeah, this movie, it was fun. I don't know why I didn't. This was one of the movies I didn't want to like. I think it was because everybody was giving it praise and everything, and I didn't want to like it.
Yeah, because it's one of the things that everybody likes. You're like, oh, I'm not going to like this thing that everybody likes.
And then
everybody likes it, must be stupid.
Yeah, and then it was on HBO or something when it premiered, and I caught it and saw the tail end of it. I was like, okay, this is really sad. which the ending of this movie is really sad.
Oh yeah, no, that's what's awesome about it is like it's not afraid to go there with like because it would be sad. Like any like zombie story should be sad because
Yeah.
how could it end positively unless you somehow like the writer / God wills it to be that way? Like it's going to be a sad, nihilistic, awful time, which we've talked about before, like during the Romero marathon and stuff like that. Like,
Yep.
that's the awesome appeal of zombies.
That's the awesome part about this movie too, taking all the inspiration from the Romero movies and adding comedy elements to it, but also like doing those movies justice by making it a good zombie movie, not just a comedy.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I caught the tail end of it and kind of like hit me in the chest, like, oh, I don't know if I want to watch this again. Like, I don't understand anything that's happening, and it seems really sad. And then my buddies came over. We all had a sleepover and everything, and they were like, "Oh, Shaun of the Dead's coming on in like 10 minutes." I'm like, "All right, fine." So we started. Actually, saw the beginning and how funny the movie really is. I was like, "Okay, I get it now. This movie's fucking great."
Well, it seems like that's kind of what you have to. The template for the Cornetto trilogy is to have that like fun, comedic premise like at the very beginning, and then just like now we're gonna get like semi-serious with this in the entire. We'll throw in a few jokes just to keep the tempo down a little bit, but we're also gonna take this very seriously the entire time that we do it.
Yeah, I need to watch The World's End again. I've only seen it once.
Never seen it. Did not know it happened.
Yeah, it's all about aliens and everything.
Paul.
Not those kind of aliens.
Oh. Body Snatchers.
Paul is also a really good movie.
I haven't seen that since I first started smoking meats.
Yes. Meats. But yeah, I don't know if I just wasn't in the right mindset or whatever, but World's End didn't really click with me. I'll have to watch it again. Maybe we'll watch it to wrap up our Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah, why not?
This is the second one, or this is the first one. We watched the second one, Hot Fuzz.
Oh my god, we're fucking going out of order. We're fucking Star Wars.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll have to watch World's End and see if it's really any good, because I don't remember it being that good. It was fine, but
fuck it, throw it on. Who gives a shit?
Right.
Let's fucking go.
Might as well, right?
It's a fucking movie.
Okay. Do we have anything else for the preamble?
Fuck no.
I mean, yeah, this was a very last minute episode.
Yep.
So. Okay, cool. We're gonna dive right into. Oh wow, we're only 7 minutes in.
Only 7 minutes in.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
But like, how much is there really to talk about with this fucking movie? Except for to
There's
fucking
gonna
watch
yeah.
it.
It's after we watch it, we'll have like lining up the notes and everything. Will be a lot better. Okay, let's get into the script reading. I want to read for Pete.
I don't remember any of these people.
I really want to read for Pete. But if you want to be Shaun and Ed.
Yeah, okay. I can do that.
Okay.
We going for voices? We going for serious? What do you think?
I was thinking we just keep it serious. Like, you know, everybody, it's filmed in the UK, so I'd say like let's just do our normal United States Utah accents.
Utah accents. Okay, so we're gonna drop the T's.
Yeah, drop the T's and everything.
All right,
but yeah, interior house lounge night. Crucial electro blares and old school party is in full swing.
I like how they spelled the school.
Yeah, Ed. For those of you who can't see, it's spelled OLD hyphen SKOOL.
Perfect.
Ed body pops. Shaun is on his turntables.
Still got it.
Pete storms in. He grabs the record off the turntable
Don't scratch it.
and throws it out the window.
That's the second album I ever bought.
It's 4 in the fucking morning.
It's Saturday.
No, it's fucking Sunday. And I have to go into fucking work in 4 fucking hours because every other fucker in my fucking department is fucking ill. Now can you see why I'm so fucking angry?
Fuck yeah. Pete, I'm sorry. We're a bit pissed. We split up with Liz tonight.
Well, just keep it down, okay? Pete heads for the door. As he does, Ed mutters,
Prick.
What was that?
Nothing.
Pete launches at Ed. Fists start flying. Shaun pulls them apart.
Hey, come on. We're all friends here.
He's not my friend. He's an idiot.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means maybe you should fuck off. You want to live like an animal? Go live in the shed, you thick fuck.
Pete, leave him alone.
Stop defending him. Why do you stick up for him all the time, Shaun? All he does is hold you back. Or does it make life easier having someone around you who's more of a loser than you?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what I mean. I presume it was Liz who did the dumping. Am I right? Sort your fucking life out, mate. Shaun is utterly floored. Ed interrupts.
What's up with your hand, mate?
We reveal that Pete's hand is completely bandaged. I got mugged on my way home.
By who?
I don't know. Some crackheads or something. One of them bit me. It's not fucking funny.
Why did they bite you?
I don't know. I didn't stop to ask them. Now I have a splitting headache and your stupid hip-hop isn't helping. And the front door is open again!
It's not hip-hop, it's electro, prick.
Hey, that's good.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're going to go watch Shaun of the Dead. We'll be right back and tell you what we think.
After these messages. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Take car, go to Mum's, kill Phil, sorry, grab Liz, go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over. How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Yeah, boy!
Oh, I'm a gay man.
'Cause I'm a gay man. On a steel cock I ride. I'm wanted. Because I fuck guys. Sometimes I suck. Sometimes it's not for days. The people I meet, they always come on my face. I fucked everyone. Still I'm standing tall. I took 1,000,000 cocks and I sucked them all.
All right.
Oh shit, we're recording.
Yeah, we've been recording this whole time. So that was Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, just a blast. Great time.
Yeah, no,
I had
definitely.
a really hard time because I know you hate people talking during movies, but I
do.
really, really hard time not doing all the quotes while the movie was going.
Well, it's just I like movies like I like museums, and everyone has to shut the fuck up when they're there.
Yeah, just look at the piece and appreciate it.
Exactly, appreciate the art. Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. Like, but also I get it. This is a very quotable movie.
Yeah, yeah. Just so much fun. All like ridiculous amount of foreshadowing. It's just like when
Yeah.
we did the Hot Fuzz episode. Every single scene, every single piece of dialogue has its purpose.
Every joke, every
Every joke, even
every
the
little reference,
little,
things in the background.
even the most mundane thing, like Ed playing video games, comes back later to them shooting the zombies in the bar. Like every single little thing comes back, and I love it so much.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Like it. Like even talking about the bar owners, like background, like
Yeah, he's made.
just the fact that like actually no, it's a real fucking gun. Like at the very end, like he's talking like that's the beauty of having Ed as a character. It's like you don't really believe anything he says, but everything he says ends up being true, which is
Yeah.
a lot of fucking fun behind that. Like this, fucking hell, man.
All right, I'm just gonna dive right into the notes.
Let's fucking go.
My first one, zombie opening. Okay, so
Yeah, I think I have the same note too. Yeah.
over the opening credits with the music and everything, just
Yep.
everybody doing their dumb day-to-day life.
Yeah, everyone is a zombie
They're
reference. is
they're a
what I wrote down.
metaphorical zombie versus an actual zombie.
They're all waiting to go to work at the bus stop, checking their phone. This is also 2005, so there's not a lot to see on their phones, but they're still on their fucking
Yeah,
phones.
and they're
Like,
just kind of like going through the mundane day-to-day life shit.
yeah, everything's going through the motions, which is exactly what our character does himself.
Yeah. And then Yeah, and every single person you see that does that through the opening comes back as a zombie.
Yeah.
As an actual zombie. And yeah, oh, God.
Oh, I find that interesting because Shaun himself as a hero is incredibly flawed, which we get from the beginning. And he himself is a zombie and kind of just like stuck in an unlife where he's like living, he's sharing a place with two fucking bros that he's known, like once he's known since primary school, which I'm guessing is elementary school.
Yeah, I think. I
Well,
don't know.
say it in American.
Yeah.
But so he's been hanging out with that, and he's got his like old mate from fucking college that he met, and so he's kind of just stuck very much like in a zombie-like life of just waking up, yawning like a zombie, which he should definitely get that checked out by like an ENT. Like you should not be making those noises in the morning, just especially at 29, dude. You should not be sounding like that at 29. No, you should get that fucking checked out. Something's going on either in your throat or your nose. But then just to like, yeah, pretty much have his life called out by Peter Serafinowicz, who is fantastic in this. Love Peter Serafinowicz. Like, could only get away as the voice of Darth Maul. Could not handle Darth Maul being that tall because that was a big motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Huge guy. Colossal man, Peter Serafinowicz. But I do like that the fact that unlife is happening forces somebody without a life to make something of it. But then at the same time, because this is kind of grounded in reality, he just ends up going back to the same fucking thing. And like even his girlfriend's just like, yeah, they're just watching the fucking telly, making some fucking tea.
You just do what you know.
I mean, I think,
but in the end of the day, like he wasn't wrong with going to the Winchester, but that's part of the drama is like that place would have been safe if they, could handle all their drama and shit.
Yeah, which they could not do. Like they had so much like internal shit going on. I also like that the side character has a much more interesting story. Like the lady who's dating Martin Freeman, like she's the one who ends up like showing up with like the fucking army and everything.
It's like there's a parallel zombie apocalypse movie that's happening that's actually done by George Romero.
Yeah, like there's the ones that you're following, and then here's like everybody else.
Yeah, and then like her and her side character, like and everything is is George Romero, and then they're coming through with Edgar Rice. Is like, oh, this is what we're doing. We're going to the pub, or we're going to the Winchester. She's like,
the pub.
Oh, I was like, good luck.
Well, good luck with that because weirdly, Shaun has got that fucking riz this entire movie, man. Like everybody kind of wants to fuck Shaun.
Yeah. Well,
like,
he's a hero.
I mean, we don't know that beforehand because like he's showing off as a loser at first, and then you got like homegirl wanted to fuck him. He's got his girlfriend, and then he's got his girlfriend's friend who's like, I'm willing to follow Shaun everywhere. Like,
yeah. And the best, like when the riz was dialed up, was when he took the zombies away. And David's having his tissy fit and throws the pork rinds or whatever the fuck they were called. And he catches them and he's in the room and he's just like riz dialed up to 11. Fucking awesome.
Maximum riz.
All right, what else do we got? Setting up the plot. Like there's after Liz breaks up with Shaun, they're sitting in the pub and it's like that very first conversation. Ed's talking. He's talking to him, and he says like, take a shot at the king's head, and blah 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 blah. Like, it's very hard to diagnose, but that is the entire plot of the movie. Is that one line. God, I need to remember, or I need to look it up. But so if you have anything to talk about in the meantime, I'll look that up.
The second thing, like when it comes to second thing when it comes to this fucking movie is being reminded of Edgar Wright's ability to edit a movie that goes in time with music.
Yeah.
So fucking well. Which you definitely capitalized from like on Baby Driver, which I fucking love that movie, minus all the Kevin Spacey of it all.
You mean the Christopher Plummer of it all?
And the Christopher Plummer of it all too. There's a few problems there, but still it is a well-shot fucking movie. To which, the ability to score shit to music comedically, but also in a way that is like serious at the same time. Like it really sets the tone, but you can also kind of laugh at it. I feel like it's like an amazing feat to pull off, which really makes me wish we could have got Edgar Wright as Ant-Man, which I'm pretty sure I've said before, and I'll say again, give me Edgar Wright directing an Ant-Man movie. Edgar Wright and Paul Rudd, are you fucking kidding me? Let's, just some dry-ass motherfuckers, let's fucking go.
Okay, I found it.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah. So Ed says, you know what we should do tomorrow, which is the day of the apocalypse? Keep drinking, have a Bloody Mary first thing, Mary. The
A Bloody
zombie
Mary.
in the garden. Get a bite at the king's head, the king being Phillip, his stepdad. Grab a couple of little princesses, Liz and Di. Stagger back here at the Winchester and bang with the Winchester rifle. We're up at the bar for shots.
Shooting behind the bar.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
I mean, the simplicity behind that, the way to capitalize on that is fucking fantastic because it could easily be construed as a throwaway line.
Yeah, and it has been, but
Yeah.
that's why I had to look it up because I've seen it run around the social medias every now and again, and just had to remember it was like, no, that is the entire plot of the movie. Like that's it.
Yeah, probably pretty much just based on an actual conversation at the pub between Edgar and Simon. It's like, well, this is what they're gonna do. We're gonna do like two princesses,
So
pick
fucking
it up,
good.
and then fucking pick it up.
What else do I got in here? Oh, the TV shot. So the morning of, when Shaun's watching the TV, and they have the light just bright enough to where you can see him, like he's in the glare of the TV, so you catch him while he's flipping through channels. And then he's flipping through channels, and it just continues with all the lines.
Yeah.
Of people being eaten alive. It's so fucking good.
Well, right before that, we had something I kind of found like the one shot they have right before that, where it's Simon like once again repeating his whole routine, but with all the drama going.
Yeah, that one take.
Yeah,
that one shot.
Yeah, the one shot going on. It's so fantastic, dude. I mean, especially because like you got the original one shot where it's his like mundane, normal zombie life, pretty much like quote unquote zombie life going on, and then like everything happening on behind it, and how just
all the subtle differences, like the car window's broken, or there's blood on something.
Or there's some like bloody corpse guy, like who's normally like watering his lawn or some shit. Now he's just like on the fucking ground bleeding.
And Shaun doesn't notice because he's still just doing his morning bullshit.
Which you could easily make as a commentary for just how everyone goes throughout their lives without actually really knowing anything, like fucking zombies. So that makes it even fucking better because he's being a zombie while zombie shit is happening around him.
And then the very last thing, like when he's going back to his flat, like right at the end, the homeless guy that he always gives change to, he's a zombie. He's like, no, I don't have any change.
I'm pretty sure I left some over there at the fucking store.
Spent the rest of it as a fucking. So good. Oh, the mirror. We already talked about it, but the mirroring. I wrote down with Shaun's friend. And like the Marty Friedman group that we talked about, like just the mirroring, how it's the same exact group. And the dude in the back is also another famous British actor with alopecia, the big fat guy. He was in Les Mis, and he was also in Bridesmaids.
John Hamm.
Yeah, John Hamm. No, he's Kristen Wiig's roommate. The British dude.
I actually haven't seen Bridesmaids. I'm sorry, guys.
We might have to
throw it on the fucking list, man.
Yeah, Bridesmaids is a really good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was also in the stage production of Les Mis.
Oh shit! So he's got vibrato for days. Is what you're saying? Is he can just easily shake every note?
But yeah, I can't remember his name, but he was the mirror to Ed.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. Oh, zombie diversity. This is so.
We're talking about DEI in the zombie community.
Yeah. Yeah. So, dude, one of the biggest things is like it's very subtle, but it makes it so much more realistic and so much more like thought-provoking. When you actually have like a zombie diversity, because you can just have fucking run-of-the-mill zombies walking around, just a bunch of a bunch of people dressed up in makeup and and what have you, and have them all be zombies. And it's like, yeah, they're all zombies, but like, great. It doesn't make me feel like they were actual people living in this world before they became zombies. And when our protagonists are walking through pretending to be zombies, getting to the Winchester, if you spend the time to actually like look around at each individual zombie, you can kind of like see all their little quirks. Like there's one dude that's in a motorcycle helmet and like half of his body's like gone, but he's got the motorcycle helmet and everything. So and he's got like the big thick motorcycle gear, like he rides a crotch rocket.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes you think like, wow, like what happened with that guy? Did he crash and then zombies ate him, or did he get bit beforehand? Like, how did he become a zombie
He
in
was
the
on
time
his
that he still
Vespa
has?
trying to drop his girlfriend off at work, and then after doing that, that's when he started noticing that a guy was getting beat up by these teenagers. But little did he know that the guy was actually enjoying being beat up by these teenagers. So then he had to go back to find his girlfriend, who's being stalked by this guy that she met on a train. And oh my God, we've already done this movie. Callbacks.
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Oh, the little Korean zombie movie we watched.
We didn't watch a Korean.
Or is it Korean? Not Korean. Japanese? Chinese?
What?
Yeah. We watched it. We made an episode about it.
Train to Busan?
No. We went with all the zombie guys who are pretty much just like sadists and shit.
Oh, The Sadness.
Sadness! There we go.
Okay.
Callback. Yeah. He's the guy from The Sadness. It all ties together. All zombie movies are in the same fucking universe.
Yeah, but to come back to what I was talking about. But like if you look at all the zombies and like having your zombies look like they actually have lived a life. Like I was thinking about that motorcycle zombie, like if like he still has his helmet on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of interesting to just dive into that. Like
Yeah, like as a zombie, he's still concerned about head trauma. But also that means he's the strongest zombie there because he can take multiple shots to the head.
Good.
He's an advanced zombie.
Yeah, you'd have
He's
to
learned
take
helmet technology.
He's got it.
Oh, fuck. That's how the zombies uprise.
But yeah, I'd say like, yeah, have a little bit of diversity, some dichotomy in your zombies. Like,
have one with a mustache that gets weirdly excited about shit.
Make them look like they were living their lives and then got turned and everything. Have just like, you know.
I mean, which they do in that movie, but also like, why is Mary in the backyard?
I don't know. She's just walking around.
I mean, obviously for the joke of this,
There's a girl in
the girl in the back, girl in the garden. But also, like, what is she doing? Because these guys clearly have, like, George, like, Romero, fucking zombie-itis, where, like, they're trying to go back to places, which is pretty much why everybody goes back to the pub, is because that's a place where they recognize and they have been before. But why was she in their fucking backyard? What, has Mary been stalking fucking Simon Pegg this entire time?
That's a good point, yeah.
Why does everyone want to fuck Shaun? This guy is a loser.
It's a big point in Dawn of the Dead. When they're at the mall and they ask her, like, why are they coming here? It's like, well, you know, this is what they did in their life.
So they keep coming back to that thing that they're familiar with because they're undead, which means that she's been hanging out in Shaun's backyard for who knows how long.
Too bad for her. I mean,
everyone in this movie wants to fuck Simon Pegg.
he's hot.
Is he? Because he said 29 and you were skeptical.
He's
like, I'm
I'm
only 29.
Dude,
like, no.
I'm 29 in 2 months. I was like,
I look a lot younger than you, Simon Pegg.
But also Simon Pegg didn't grow up eating microplastics, so
he grew up eating garbage food. He's British.
It's not microplastics.
I think you'd rather take microplastics over beans for breakfast.
I mean, yeah.
No, don't do beans for breakfast.
No, I said microplastics.
Yeah, take microplastics, man.
Yeah.
They're in your eggs.
When I die, do an autopsy and see how much microplastics is in my body, because I guarantee you it's probably more than a tablespoonful.
Oh, when I die, put some radioactivity into me. Fucking like put me around some uranium. It's gonna activate all the plastic. I will be the next plastic man. Stretch all over the place.
When I die, toss me in the trash.
When I die, bury me in roses. Hold on, how the fuck does that song go? Damn it. Never mind.
All right. Next. What's my next note? Okay, zombie diversity. Oh, the horde shot. So it's a really funny outtake and everything with the horde shot. So like, David breaks the window and the Winchester is like, go to get, and Shaun has to gather up the zombies. So he hops up onto the bench. He's like, hey, oh yeah, everybody follow me and everything. And he takes him off and they're all able to get inside. But in all the outtakes, like I think there's like 3 or 4 of them where Simon Pegg gets up and starts, yeah, come at me, and then he can't fucking finish the scene because he's freaking out because there's a horde of zombies coming at him.
Dude, abso-fucking-lutely. Okay, so if I may.
Yeah. May.
So when I was playing Conrad Birdie and Bye Bye Birdie during my...
God, this is going to be a thing.
No, not it's going to be a thing. It's something that made me realize because I was supposed to play like an Elvis-like character, right? So, I'm supposed to play an Elvis-like character right now. I'll tell you what right there. So I was supposed to have this gaggle of girls. They're around saying, here we are for the fucking king now. We can't say it's Elvis fucking Presley because it's fucking Conrad Birdie. And just having all these teenage girls scream at me was terrifying. I felt so bad for like anybody that's at a time where like teenage girls lose their fucking mind over your shit. I'm like, I knew they were all acting, but it literally felt like for a second, like these people are going to tear me the fuck apart.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is fucking awful. Oh my God. Like why? Don't do that to anybody, guys. That's fucking terrifying to have somebody that just like, it's horrifying. Awesome all at the same time. There's a weird like fucking God rush for a second on top of the fear.
Yeah, you gotta
because like you're terrified for a second, but also all eyes on me.
Yeah, that's tough. Like I've been performing and doing shit since 4th grade, so it's really hard for me to get my dick hard to like people being like, yeah, woo, awesome. It's just so hard. Like I'm just used to it. Like stage fright. I have no fucking stage fright. I have no like stage anxiety. It's weird. And people are like, I'm just like freaking out. And I was like, dude, you just go up there and do your thing.
Oh yeah, no stage fright when it came to any of it. Like I played a variety of characters. I've got a fair amount of range.
You played a variety of ass.
All of them have the same thing. They're all an asshole.
No.
That's the underlying thing for any character I have, even the character that I'm doing right now, asshole. But just to, for a second, like pull yourself out of that reality and think about that kind of attention on a thing, which I know is completely nothing to do with the fucking movie. It's a weird thing to experience. I can see why Simon Pegg would break when he was just like literally like this giant horde of people who are just like excited to be in the movie and probably being barely paid anything, if anything at all.
Yeah, that's completely different than stage fright or anything.
Oh yeah, no, like this
like
just
that because you're
like to have especially when you're in the character.
You're in character and you want to you want to give the performance, so your mind is in like these are real zombies. And just
then have all these zombies
because you saw that horde at the bar that comes up to it. Like that's like 50 fucking people.
Yeah, that's 50 fucking background actors. Who knows if they're even getting paid jack shit, if they're even be fucking credited, and they're just all committed.
I completely understand that, and they're all just so and I love the outtakes. It's like, all right, fuck.
I feel like that should be the normal fucking response. Like, man, I do like to include a lot of just like realistic responses to everything. I mean, mostly for the sake of like being comedy, but also just like that's exactly how you fucking react. Just like just like the random, just fuck.
Well, let's let the gears turn.
All right,
and let's I'll hopefully come up with an idea, or you'll hopefully come up with the idea. Let's let the gears roll on that one.
On how to properly react during a zombie apocalypse?
It doesn't, not necessarily a zombie apocalypse, but like, I don't know, bringing it back, we were talking about it earlier, James Bond, just like how James Bond would act, but like a realistic reaction to something.
Oh yeah.
So let's let the gears turn.
Well, I feel like the problem with like James Bond and stuff like that is a lot of it has to be like supposedly with such a tough guy, such a stoic man to be internalized. So you can't just have like voiceover be like, and that's when I knew that I was fucked.
yeah.
So you have to like the vocal, like which they do in comic books, where everything's like kind of spoken for a little bit, kind of just like the vocal expression of just like, the fuck is going on here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here to fucking protect a fucking prime minister.
But or like,
how much time do you have on your hands?
So like James Bond, stereotypical James Bonds at the casino, across the table from Blofeld or one of his other arch rivals or whatever, and Blofeld says like, "Oh, and I have like these amount of nuclear missiles that I plan to launch at London," and immediately he's like, "Fuck, shit, god damn it!"
Or it's like,
I would fucking, dude, why would you fucking, you're making my job really fucking hard right now. You know that?
or it'd be like, Blofeld?
Yeah, Blofeld.
Blofeld. You know how many women I've met that have some sort of innuendo as their name, a sex pun to come, and you come at me with the name Blofeld, and I'm supposed to take you seriously where you're missing a goddamn eye, like I just shot off a bit too fucking hard because you suck at that good? Your blow is literally in your name. I'm supposed to take this fucking seriously?
Dude, what are you cuddling? You're cuddling. You're cutting a fucking wrestling promo. James Bond and Blofeld cuddling.
I'll tell you what right there, brother. Your name is Blofeld, and you'll blow a whole field of men right there. And I would know because my last name's Butterfield, and I've buttered a whole field of women going on right now. But here you come at me with your one goddamn eye, and I've lost so many people in my time.
No, you decide to come at me, James Bond, and I look at you and all I see is a skinny man with a tiny gun and maybe a wristwatch, yeah.
Yeah, and you're driving an Aston Martin. Yeah, you're driving that Aston Martin so fast.
You drive that Aston Martin, yeah, you drive it. You drive it all the way up to the MI6 headquarters, and then you get called into the office by M, where she files complaints and multiple HR requests for you, yeah.
Because Dame Judi Dench has got no time for you. Oh, yeah, she's got time for all manner of things. She puts time into bad fucking movies, but she's got no time for your shit, James. She's got no time for your shit because Dame Judi Dench is the cream of the crop, and the cream always rises to the top.
I'm not nearly sweaty enough, and I am not nearly high enough on cocaine to do this bit, but I love it. That's a good bit.
Oh, yeah, James, you better bet.
Oh, yeah, James Bond, yeah. Let's look at James Bond. Let's look at his failures. Failure as a man. Failure as a lover. Failure as a human being, yeah. But when you compare him to me, Ernst Stavro Blofeld, you see that James Bond is not even coming close to my physique, yeah. But then you introduce the idea. You introduce the idea of a man that doesn't even know how to get hard unless a woman's named after a sexual innuendo, yeah.
And then I'll tell you something else there, James. You may brag about the fact that you took that knot underneath the chair to your balls so many times. But who scratched your balls, James? The Macho Man, Randy Savage, scratched your balls, and you felt good. Yeah, you felt so good after that, James.
I've got a headache from doing that. I'm lightheaded. All right. Well, I finished my notes on the episode.
Anyway, what movie did we watch? Oh, yeah, that's right. Shaun of the Dead. Surprise N-bomb.
Oh, God. Yeah, I've totally forgot about that.
It was 2005. Or 2004. It was 2004. It was 21 years ago. It was a different time, guys. 20 years ago. we were trying to do things better, but
even Sean's reaction to it
like,
was just
the fuck.
it's like, God damn it. Oh, so good.
But then my next question is, and I feel like it's, I mean, something like with all horror movies. Why does it have to be a guy that we hope dies every single time?
Because it gets you rooting for the it's hard to explain, but
I mean, like unlike with the first, Night of the Living Dead, where like I hoped every character except for the main one died.
Yeah,
because they all sucked. Like also
Yeah,
Barbara useless in Night of the Living Dead, useless in this goddamn movie.
I was just gonna say that Barbara sucks.
We're coming for you, Barbara.
And yeah,
Oh yeah.
fuck, it's hard to put into words. It gets you as an audience invested because at some point this guy's gonna get his, right, or like he's gonna get what's coming to him, right?
Yeah, but like, what does that say about us as like people and as a viewer that we need somebody like, well, like I want like these people, X people to survive, but like I need like the lawyer in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
So fucking satisfying when he just gets on the shitter.
He gets
on the fucking shitter, like pants down around his fucking ankles. As a fucking lawyer, gets fucking et, and everyone's like so fucking like that's like a weird comedic happy time. For a movie.
I think it's a human or a basic human reaction to wanting to see somebody that's a piece of shit get what's coming to them.
Okay, so you think it's like a form of righteousness or justice during a very unjust, unrighteous time.
It's a form of justice in an unjust time. That's a good way to put it.
Oh, is that way it is? So it's like because everything is so fucked, just to see this one motherfucker shut the fuck up.
It's also like because in horror movies people are gonna die.
Oh yeah,
people are gonna get fucked up.
Yeah,
and it gets you as an audience like invested in the character. Like he's such a piece of shit. I want him to get what's coming to him.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets you like when it finally happens and it's like blood spurts or David gets his guts ripped out.
Choke on it.
Yeah, we see his intestines get ripped out. It gets you going like, yeah, that's so cool.
That guy,
fuck that guy.
Literally tear him apart with your fucking hands.
Because we can have like all the characters we're rooting for.
Yeah,
and like if they die, it's sad. But
are we really rooting for any of the characters in Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah, Shaun, Ed, and Liz.
But really though.
I mean, well, they're all kind of meh people.
They're definitely meh people.
But,
like even Liz, who like wants a bit more, she's not going.
She's not
for
unjust
more.
in what she wants. Though.
No, she's not.
She really she wants to have a life,
which is
she wants to have something more than, as she puts it, sitting in the bar. Becoming one of these
people who are wondering where everything went wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she wants something more than that, and that's respectable, and I like that.
But she still ends up doing that.
No, I mean she gets her glow up in the end. Like after the apocalypse, they have their little life and everything. But
which is the exact life that Shaun had beforehand. Which I feel like is definitely probably. I mean,
he's not going to fuck up like he did before, though, after everything that's happened.
Well, he doesn't have a mum to confuse with giving the fucking flowers to. Or
he didn't confuse him. He was just trying to...
Yeah, he's trying to pass him off.
Like,
also, like, come on, dude. You already know that you got that for your fucking mom.
Yeah.
Maybe try to, like, use that, like... I don't know, maybe it's like twisted me to say, but use that as a way of like saying like, hey, sorry, these are for my mom because I'm visiting my mom. I'm trying to take care of these things, being more responsible for this.
He could have, but that's,
But also he's a fuck up. And 29.
We wouldn't be discussing it this much if he didn't, like, if that wasn't his character before.
True. If he was like a pure good-hearted character, it'd be a lot harder to enjoy.
And it would be a boring story.
Oh, definitely. No, like the fact that he's so flawed and still trying to figure shit out. But just what I like about the movie is that his life ends up the exact same. Like his flatmate that was already pretty much a zombie and dead weight is now literally a zombie and dead weight hiding in the shed. And
We want to live like an animal. Go live out in the fucking shed.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, one of the lines that I read in the script earlier that
like,
came back.
Live out in the fucking shed. Like, honestly, I think that's what makes it brilliant. Even the also having the characters incredibly fucking flawed. Like that is quite nice.
That's what makes characters interesting is having them be flawed. Because if a character is solely good, it's boring. Like Superman is fucking boring.
True.
The only way to make Superman interesting is to make him evil.
Like, or do what they're doing in the Absolute universe right now, which is making him just like a champion of the oppressed and just like like almost like an angry hippie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like, so imagine Superman, but like he's all about peace and love, protecting the planet and all that. And then he gets thrown on Earth and has to deal with all of our bullshit.
Protect the whales.
Exactly. He breaks for
he's,
whales.
He's just a Gojira song.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, exactly. With the amount of fucking heavy influence and fucking violence behind all of it.
Like shout out Gojira.
Oh, dude, like he fucking fucks up the Peacemakers looking for fucking John Cena's Peacemaker character, and just like fucking fucks him. Dude, guys, real quick, read the Absolute series going on right now between Absolute Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Absolute Flash. It's going to need a minute. It seems to be starting off slow. Absolute Martian Manhunter. It's stupid, fucking insane, and fucking good. But, damn, I started talking about comic books. That's my bad, guys. Sorry,
comic books. I think we're hitting the tail end of this.
Well, it's about damn time.
So, yeah. This is going to be Cole-astic Cinema. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Message us in the comments for movies that you want us to watch. And also take, take part in our polls. Start doing more of that. But yeah, we appreciate you listening, and we will see you next time.